Ah, no,
En vivo, anything.
Yo estoy sexy. Estoy demasiado gordo.
No, tú bien, tú bien.
Ah.
Mujeres, mira.
¿Cómo lo ha pasado? ¿Cómo lo ha pasado? Aquí.
Bien.
Bien.
Sí, me gusta
Yo
mucho.
no lo había visto un día nada más y hoy 2 veces. Nada más.
Sí, yo,
Sí,
pues,
allá donde yo trabajo.
ajá.
Ralphie, yo estoy difícil.
No, yo tengo otra amiga que es muy buena.
Bonita.
Sí, claro. Hola,
¿verdad?
folks.
Cuando el hambre da calor y no mataste un refresco. ¿Te gustó esa vuelta ahí?
Here at the river, guys.
Que en verdad ya no te tengo.
¿No sé para dónde? ¿Para YouTube que tú estás grabando? Cuidado, oye.
En vivo. En vivo. Y bola.
Ven. Un saludo a la mujer del primo mío que está en un resort allá acá.
¿Quién?
La mujer del primo mío que está con un resort.
Ah.
Anda. Yo quiero que tú vayas y que con un primo tuyo un resort.
Sí.
Un primo tuyo por resort. Oye, Ralphie,
¿Cuándo?
te vas a ir con un primo para resort.
¿Cuándo? Sorry, guys. What's going on, Kim Padamar? The Great. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Kim Padamar. Hey, The Great. Hey, Curl. Milano. Wear that micro bikini at Kyla. Not in the
Oye,
Rio.
Ralphie, ayer en Legendaria había una oferta el sábado. Que tú comprabas una roseta. Tú cogías un digua, un dugua o una vaina de una botella verde.
It was something nice. And, you know, no Brugal for me. Over the rum. No more rum for me. For a while, guys. Hot here.
El Duga es que viene la botella verde, parece una buchana.
Turn my camera around.
Pero hay otro que nos tiraron, que largo, así mismito.
William.
William,
Black White es más fuerte. William.
a mí me gusta el Black White.
William. El Black White.
No, Black White, William.
Hay parecido con la misma botella.
La misma botella. Pero será el William, no el Black White.
El William.
Porque el Black White cuesta 7.5 en vaina.
Eso mismo te estoy diciendo, eso mismo.
El William.
Que la etiqueta blanca.
Ajá, el William.
El Black White que trae el etiqueta con un perro negro.
Un perro negro y un blanco, ¿qué ves?
No.
¿O es por William?
William.
Es William. Fue fuertísimo eso. Hey, eso fue fuertísimo, es William. ¿Cómo que se borracho? El William es fuertísimo.
Pobre blanquito.
Y bueno que es William.
Se está mudando ahora.
Yo me estaba viendo cómo baila.
¿Te dio algo? ¿Te puso loco?
No, yo estaba
Rolling. Yo sí estaba bien.
Se cayó de la pasola. Hasta morado.
No, yo me caí de la cama.
Ralphie, se cayó ella.
Yo me caí de la cama borracho.
Hay fuego aquí.
¿Eh?
Keila,
No.
graba la fogata, que allá tú no ves eso. Allá tú no ves eso. Estamos ya ahí para las 13 ahorita.
Llegando a la 14. La esquina.
Para que veas tu papá negro.
6 tipos. ¡Ey, Gite! Cámbiale el agua ya. A las 12 de la noche vamos a poner.
Hasta media hora. Hasta media hora. Es cocina y me
Ralphie, como en 2013.
Cocina bueno.
Hace un gallo. Ralphie, como en 2013. Como en 2013, fuimos para allá atrás, un gallo. Venían gente, ponían fogones, la yo estaba.
I'm at the river.
Vino una gente a las 8 y pico de la noche.
Nosotros como a las 12 tuve gallo.
A las 12 de la noche tuve gallo.
Porque nos lo robamos en la factoría. Pero un gallo grande. Íbamos con otro gallo, lo metimos en un saco.
Toma, Ralphie.
Ya.
Yes. Muy fuerte.
Fulano. Ya ahora, no debiste coger para allá, loco.
No, yo cogí paso.
No, debiste coger para allá, loco. Mira, oye, qué baila, qué goza, loco. Nos vimos dos medio galones de romo. ¿Ves? ¿Tú hay grupito que está viendo aquí, ve? De nosotros. Nos vimos 2 medio galones.
Yo iba para allá, para nada.
Oye, 2 medio galones de esta vieja nos vimos ahí en la playa.
In the water, not with him like you at a video.
Domingo para la playa también.
Sí.
Queríamos comer.
Mira, ese grupito nosotros.
This water is
Nos
freezing.
vimos 2 medio galones.
I don't do river water.
2 litros y un chiquito. Y como 12 presidentes normales.
Antes Ralphie y yo bebíamos mucho, ya no.
No, yo estoy que bebo como un fuego.
No, mira, yo me fui porque íbamos.
A ver, yo me bebo 1 litro solo. Yo me llevo 1 litro
La
solo.
vaina sí, siempre es bueno ya hizo paraguayo que maneja.
Eso es mentira.
1 litro solo. ¿Cuánto yo lo mismo uno? De la discoteca te llega la guagua, un poterón. Sí, 1 litro. Y como 12 cervezas normales. Era como una sed que
No,
tenía.
el domingo yo no bebí. El domingo me fui, comimos, nos metimos en un restaurante en Puerto Plata, comimos, nos bañamos un rato en la playa y para acá.
Es un vaso. ¿No es lo que parecía? Hay vaso mío.
Mira, this is as much as I'm putting in the water of my body.
¿Cómo se llama?
Mira.
De jengibre. Ni color tenía lo que adiós. Le metí extra viejo, doble reserva, cerveza y clamato.
Ustedes tenían que llevar molly.
Ay, para que no se orinara, no.
Siempre. Es un cristal que se lo echan a la
China. Es que yo
y ya tú sabes que tiene un zombie el auto.
sí, pues yo,
Hacer lo que tú quieras.
es que yo no conseguí un Feli, yo conseguí.
Yo le meto entre molly.
He's so vain.
Y después yo me meto media pastilla.
Él nunca se baña y sucio eso.
Yo ya fue.
¿Quién? Yo me voy a bañar ahorita, ¿no?
Ah, pues tú no te vas a bañar porque aquí en ningún lado está hondo. Y hoy te voy a mojar, mamá huevo. Hemos venido como 7 veces al río y no se baña.
No, nunca bañado.
Y que no, que él está enfermo.
Mira, un saludo al primo mío que está.
De saludo. Tú la gente.
Eso sí, me tiró un pedo en la guagua, con la cabeza, una guagua con aire.
Ey, lo que me hizo este legendario y no se le hace a nada.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Ey, la legendaria así de que nunca hubo mandado. Y ¡wow! Y todo el mundo en vista conmigo y mirándome mal.
So we're cooking here at the Rio too, guys. Let me show y'all the we have a fire going. Let me show you guys
Eso es para los moquitos.
the fire. See the fire up there.
Sí. Oye, Kiko. Y todo el mundo en óptica conmigo y viéndome mal. Yo, ¿qué es lo que pasa? Y vuelo. Y yo, la creta, chulo, te está pasando por tu maldita madre. Otro día no haga eso.
No, prende bien pila, que no la gote.
Oye, que no me le vacile la guagua.
Ay.
Todo el mundo con la cabeza afuera, una guagua con aire, ¿no? Y lo mismo, oye, tu maldita madre. Dice la mujer, mira, ¿quién fue? Yo, bueno,
Zaira.
no, es otra guagua. Mire, yo tengo un dolor de barriga, no aguanto. Por un peito. Mire, no, que eso. Todo el mundo con la cabeza afuera en la guagua. Maldita madre, cuánta eso. Yo que estaba en el Yusé, el sábado de la noche, me metí 2 baños en el Yusé, 2 hamburguesas en el Yusé, allá en la Idosa. Ya, no, la mejor hamburguesa de Yusé, man. Oye, donde Yusé son las mejores hamburguesas. Yusé ahí en la Idosa. En la Idosa.
La mejor hamburguesa me la comía yo con él.
No, pero
Que freía en la calle.
hay Yusé, la fríe.
A mí me gusta así, que fría en la calle.
Yusé te la fríe, no frita como tienen en otros sitios.
No es la plancha, frita. Ey, una hamburguesa. Ahorita, cuando se acabe.
Salud del presidente de Ucrania, dale.
Es un psicópata.
A Donald Trump.
Es un psicópata de tipo algo.
Donald Trump es el novio, que contaba ese tipo en Ucrania.
It's so hot out here, guys. It's so hot. Freaking hot out here. But I don't want to get in this water.
¿Cómo se llama que está cocinando? ¿Samán?
Ellite. Es un guillao, que maricón. Ey, él tiene 16 años, ya casado ya 3 veces.
Just the feet, only the
La mamá es
feet.
bruja, el 29 vamos para allá, nos va a guardar una mesa.
Una mesa. La mamá de
Muy de todo.
la mamá de puta que no le
You guys' comments.
Ahí sí.
Hey, Love and Freedom.
Se vea.
What's the name of the river or town you are at? We're in La Vega. So this is La Vega. The river.
Casi 20 días que no le paraban. Y dijo acá. ¿Eh?
Oye, ¿qué es el nombre de
Sí. Mira.
Río.
No se le.
Este río se llama.
Sí.
Potón.
Nada más con ella sola. Con ninguna otra.
The name of the river here is
Con
Potón.
ninguna otra.
It's in La Vega. Potón.
Ay, no, óyeme, nada más que le
Hola, Moon Chaser. Hello, ¿qué amor?
la mamá de aquel.
Yes, that is already.
Sí.
I'm not sharing. Mine. My vape.
Mira, yo todos los días me decía,
I don't share. Y'all pretty deep out there. Yeah. It goes from way, it's a long river. It goes from way down there
Ya sí estoy
all the way down that way. Yeah, it is long. Oh, you got the black on. Yes, Street. I got my black on today.
No, pero ya está bien. No, ella sigue mirando.
Girl, you supposed to be in the water though. I don't like the river water, the great. It's not dirty, it's clean, but let me show you. I just can't. Look at all the trash they got all over here on this side.
Yo nunca andaba.
It's just like they just throw trash in the river. You know, like in the beach, you don't like see people just throwing plates and glass bottles. Like in this river, they just eat and they just throw. It's not dirty. The water is clear. Like, look. But since I've been sitting here over an hour, and I've seen people just throw trash in the water, and I'm not putting my body in here. I prefer the beach. This is as far as I'll go in the water. Just the legs, but not my body. Like I can't sit in the river, and you just watch like the trash pass you. No, thank you. Lucky Water, you're in it. It's hot here though. They said this is the first day of summer here in Dominican Republic, and it's hot. Like it's been very, very hot. This is like the hottest I've known it to be since I've been coming here. It's freaking hot. You know how I feel about that, right? I know, Drees. I know. I gotta find a different color, Drees. I'm only gonna wear that dress for special occasions from now on. Only special occasions. It's for you, Drees. It's dirty. It's not dirty because the water flows. So if you throw something in the water, it's gonna like push it. So it's not dirty. It's just, here they don't believe in trash cans. They just throw the trash everywhere. And I can't just be chilling in the water look at the trash, guys. Look, let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm not being bougie either. You see all that trash all on the side right there? I can't sit and relax and just stare at trash. Like I just can't do that. Like over here too. I mean, we got the hookah and stuff, but it's trash everywhere. And the trash falls into the water. And I don't want to see freaking food and chicken bones and paper plates rolling past me when I'm trying to relax in the water. That's just not me. So no thank you. Not at this river. But it's not dirty. I wouldn't say it's dirty. It's just I don't want to be in this water. They be peeing in there. They do, Moon Chaser. Of course they be peeing in here. Oh, gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My wife.
Oh.
My wife.
Your wife? Okay. Me,
I like him.
I like him.
I like him.
I like him. Ajá.
Putona.
¿Qué significa? ¿Qué significa putona?
Durante 3 años en Italia, ¿tú lo sabes?
No, mi primera vez. The foot is part of the body. Hold on. The foot is part of the body. Might as well go in. Trees. I don't have extra clothes to be getting in. I never get in the water in the river. I never put my full body in. The beach, yes. Y'all saw me for those. Well, I got on my IG live, and I was at the beach the other day. My whole body was in the water, but not in here. Felicia Jordan says, "Hey everyone, that's trashy then." The water is clean, but I just. Oh my God, Raphael! Oh my God.
Ahí hay piedra. Oye, no. No.
Raphael.
¿Cuáles son los papás de esos niños, Dios mío?
Todos solos, ustedes dos. ¡Ey!
Él no escucha nada.
Párate ahí. Bájate.
No escucha nada.
Señor Leguile, tírate de cabeza, mejor, ve.
Tírate de cabeza, no te agarres los pies. Güey, tírate de cabeza, no te agarres los pies.
We're yelling at the kids. Excuse me, they jumping off these rocks. It's gonna be a major accident.
Toma, funda aquí.
Tú no viste el programa de mi manera de morir.
Yo sé porque la estoy buscando y no encuentro.
Sorry.
Se puede dar un golpe.
What the hell? They don't believe in trash cans? No, Moon Chaser, they sure don't. When I am here and I be like, "Where's the trash can?" They be looking at me like I'm a crazy person. Like, just throw it in the street. Like, no. No, they don't believe it's bad here. The trash situation is bad. Beautiful country, but they throw trash everywhere. It's crazy. you should go to Amon or Bonao. It is much better. I've been to Bonao. We usually go to Bonao, but today we just came here. This is like my third time at this river. Bonao. I don't know why we didn't go to Bonao today, but I mean this river's cool. It's cool. It's chill. Because Bonao people, I mean, do people usually bring their own food? Like we went and we bought chicken. Like they're up there cooking. I'll go walk up there so y'all can see them cook. Hold on. Let me go walk over here. Let me show y'all what they're doing.
Mi amor. Oye,
if I could put my drink down somewhere, I know where to put my freaking drink.
Oye, nuestro amor, poderte reparar, maldita madre.
Let me show y'all. Let me go walk over here and show y'all. Ralphie's over here cooking.
Hello.
I hope I don't fall. Shit. See. Oh shit! Excuse me? I almost fell, guys. I almost fell. The man caught me. It's tuyos, Ralphie.
Yo lo aguanto los dos. Los buenos sí siempre lo son.
We turn the camera back on me. I almost busted my ass in that water. If that guy did not grab my hand, I would have fell backwards. I'm so accident prone. What y'all drinking? I'm drinking wine. I'm not drinking. They're drinking Brugal rum, but I'm drinking wine, only wine. Wow, that's crazy though. They need to dig a pit.
Hey, con la mano bien.
They're very slippery. They're great. That's why I almost fell. And I got on freaking water shoes. These shoes don't do nothing. I have on freaking water shoes. Almost busted my ass. That would have been a great live. At least it would have gave y'all something to laugh at, but he caught me. And the guy told me, he was like, cuidado, mommy. I don't know who he is. He's like, cuidado, mommy, don't fall. And then my ass is about to bust my butt. Tire en el río. Tire en el río. Sí, tú no necesito.
No.
Guys, look at that. That is so ill. You see the chicken feet? I do not eat chicken feet. They're cooking just all the chicken pieces.
Que mande a vaina, chiste, ahí mismo, hermano. Pues,
so where do you go to use the bathroom? The river? Go pee in them bushes. I've never had a pee when I've been at the river. I've never, the men, I'm just saying because I'm always with the men, they just pull it out and pee. Not in the water. They just like go, like, let's say if they go up there in the bushes, you know, there are a whole bunch of bushes. They just pull it out and go pee. If a female has to pee, I don't know. I never had a pee. But if I had a pee right now, ain't no shame in my game. I'll pull this romper right down and pee. Not in the water. Even at the beach. At the beach, there's been times I've had to pee, and they're like, just pee. I cannot do that. I just can't. I don't care. I just cannot. I can't just pee in the water. I have to definitely go to the bathroom, but yeah. They pee in the water. They pee here in the river. I know they do. I know they do. Watch, I'm mad. Ralphie, si tú necesitas ir pipí, ¿dónde es pipí?
En el agua.
Ralphie just said it. He said if he has to pee, he just pees in the river. He'll just sit in the river and pee. There you go. They pee in the water. All that out and moss growing on them. Yeah, it is. Very freaking slippery. I almost busted my ass, like big time. Big time. Oh, I just noticed that girl's arm was missing. I just noticed. Sorry, guys. Talking to them. I just noticed that the girl I was talking to her for like a good 30. I just noticed her other arm is missing. Kyla, did you ever get in contact with Elosina? I sent her a message, Felicia. I know she's been busy. You remember I was supposed to go be with her this weekend? And I never heard anything back from her, which is not like her. Because if I send her a message, I usually hear something back from her like at least an hour later. But I didn't hear anything from her. So we'll probably have to just replan for another. Let me take this flower out, mine. We'll have to plan for another day. No, but I don't know. I know Elosina be busy, but I've been busy too. It's not a swimming pool. Let it go in the water. I cannot pee in the water. I'm bougie. I'm very bougie. I just can't. It won't sit right with me for the whole day if I pee in the water. Even if it was just a little trickle. Even if it was just a little trickle, it won't sit well with me peeing in the water. And then I gotta put my mouth and everything in the water, and people peeing. Ew, that's so nasty to me. But they say it's because like the river, like the water just runs, and like in the beach, you know, the water it moves. But I can't do that. In the pool, the river, the beach, I can't pee like that. But they're used to it. It don't shock me that they pee. They throw trash in the water. Why wouldn't they pee in the water? You know? It is what it is. It's cool here at the river, guys. It's relaxing. It's rejuvenating. It's nice to see everybody just, you know, hanging out together, relaxing, no drama. It's really nice. I really enjoy the river and my time here in general. Good times, guys. Good times. Let me see you guys comment. Show us. Show you what? The great. What do you want me to show you? Milano, oh man. So Kyla, you should set up super chat so you can get super chats. I never think of that, Milana, until somebody mentions it. And I'll be like, okay, my next live, I'll set up the super chats. And I always forget. But I will have to remember, Milano. Thank you, Sweetie Pie, for telling me to set it up. I do. I be forgetting. People in the third world eat chicken feet and things. I don't eat that. Even if I see the chicken feet taste a piece of chicken, the grade that I want to eat, I'm like, no, thank you. I can't do chicken feet. Like, I can't. And it's the feet. It's the actual feet of the chicken. Maybe I'll try a little piece. Okay, oi. Un chin, Ralphie. I might try a little bit. Just to say I tried it. Yo soy Kyla. Se gusta dinero, tú sabes. Yo sé, Milano. Yo sé. Not just DR. Okay. I mean, in the States, people eat chicken feet, pig feet. I know it's not just here. My family eats that, but I don't. Show us the girl with the one arm. She is, I'm not close to her where you can see her one arm. Let me turn the camera around. I said, show us her. I didn't know she had one arm. Malo. She's, because her, you know, when it's some, like I'm sitting to the side and this arm is over here, she hit it well. I don't know if she's trying to hide it. Everybody's leaving now. She hit it very well for me because I didn't notice. But that's okay. She's a pretty girl. I didn't know she had one arm. I didn't know. Hi, Clara. Are we doing that Cuba trip or not, Mom? I haven't heard from you, and I'm about to go with someone else. Mama, I can't go to Cuba until probably November, December time. I can't go right now, Mom. I know I have not spoken to you in a minute because of everything that's been going on. When do you plan on going? I can't go this summer. I have too many people coming over to DR this summer. Too many people visiting. Family, cousins. I'm going to be busy until September. Everybody and their mama wants to come here now that I'm officially settled here, Mama. So if you go to Cuba, if you plan, definitely bring other people, Mama. Just go without me. Just go. If you need me to set you up with a person where you can get your visa to go, if you're not sure who to go with, I will give you her number, and she's based out of Tampa, Florida. So I will give you her information. But Mama, depending when you want to go, and I do want to go, but I can't go until October, November timeframe to Cuba because I already have a lot going on here. And like I said, everybody's already purchased their plane tickets to come here and visit me. So it's going to be a freaking madhouse these next few months. That's why I don't sit next to people in the water. They might be. That's why my feet only sit in the water. You never know. You could be sitting next to a person that's true. And then you'd be like, ooh, this is a warm spot. This is nice. Let me put my whole body in the water. And it'd be a full puddle of pee. A full puddle of pee. No, thank you. Man, I do want to go to Cuba, though. African Dominican. I do want to go to Cuba, but depending when you want to go, I'm free October, I'm free November, and I'm free December before the new year, but not anytime this summer. So she might be hiding it. I think, let me see. I'm trying to see. I don't want to go back across the river just to go sit over there and be like, hey, I'll go over there in a minute. She ain't going nowhere for a while. Oh, no, she's not hiding it. It's just to the side. Like her arm's just to the side. It's just like her elbow. Her arm only goes like from her, it's just like from her elbow down. She doesn't have she doesn't have the rest of her arm. But I just didn't notice. No importa. Don't matter. You don't have to worry about Pookie popping caps or you. That's right. Let me be honest though. 2 nights ago, there were some gunshots going off. in La Vega. But it could have been the police because they say the police be shooting at people over here. It could have been the police, but we definitely heard pow, 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 pow. And I was like, I know that ain't no firecrackers. They don't be just like in the States how fireworks just be going off. That was definitely gunshots. I know a gunshot. And everybody came outside like the house and was all looking around because you heard 3 at first. And then it was like back to back to back. I was like, oh heck, what's going on over here? I was like, that's definitely gunshots. And they're like, yeah. Because Ralph's father, his father, stepfather, he's a lawyer. So I always be running over to the other side of the room and I'd be like, is that what I just heard? He was like, yeah. He's like, but it could have been the police. Who knows? Because the police be over here, like, when they come for people, they be shooting. I'm like, oh my gosh. All right. Chicken feet is delicious in gizzards, too, in the intestines. Ooh, African Dominican. And the liver, too, in the neck. Everything. I can't put that in my mouth. It's amazing the things I could put in my mouth, but I don't put that. Ugh. Just a thought. Sí, por favor.
¿De verdad?
Sí.
Real.
Sí, real. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Un momento. Camera. No, cameras.
Uy, el agua para echarle de ahí lo van a coger.
Let me see you guys. The Vega nightlife be popping. Check it out. We were in the house. We weren't even out around people. We just heard it being in the house, and it must have been in the other side of the neighborhood. It's not a ghetto area we're in either. It's not a ghetto neighborhood in La Vega that my family live in, but it's there's a fire going, guys. I can't describe it. It's not the ghetto, but like they said, they think it's the police. They said there's been problems, people just doing like petty theft, robbing people, and then you never know. Some people have guns, and if someone's trying to rob them, if they have the gun on them, they will pull it out and shoot at the person. But it's not like anybody in the neighborhood like going around like just shooting at people like how they do stateside. It's nothing like that. But yeah. So Gayla, sounds good, mommy, and I understand. I still haven't decided on the date, but Xtina, YouTuber. Oh, Xtina wants to go. Oh, that would be such a fun trip. YouTubers down too, and I want us to all go together. We'll holla at you after September. Oh my gosh, I want to go. African Dominican, we definitely need to speak like this week, even if it's today. Xtina wants to go. That would be such a fun trip. Me, you, Xtina, and that would be fun. If we could plan, it doesn't have to be in October, but if it's like the end of September, and it's so funny because that's usually when I go to Cuba is in September. If we could plan it for then, my schedule will definitely be free because everybody will be leaving. My aunt who's coming, she's coming the end of August into like the beginning of September. So that would be perfect. But that sounds like that would be a better plan for me. Like I would be free. But it's been crazy on my side. Chicken feet is disgusting. I'm scared to try it. I'm gonna try a little bit of it today. Just like a little bit, probably like one of the toes. But I'm not about to put the whole thing in my mouth. Absolutely not. They cooking it up over here. Looks good. At your reaction on eating those chicken parts. Girl, I don't see how you do it, Mamacita. I don't. I won't. I won't. Absolutely not. Hello, beautiful. Now get in that water. Hey, Marshawn, I'm so happy that you are in the comments. Sweetie pie, I didn't even know that you had sent me a cash app like 2 or 3 lives ago. Muchas gracias, corazón. Thank you, Marshawn. You did not have to do that, but it just surprised me. I saw it like later that night. I don't know why I didn't get the notification. I just saw it in my email. And I was like, what? And I was looking at my notifications. And I was like, you know, it didn't come up on my notifications. But you're a sweetie pie. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. Aiden. Where you been, Aiden? Where you been, Aiden? Hi, Aiden. No, K. No. Ahora. Tú salí. No, you saw the... Está bien. What's going on, Aiden? I meant the nightlife be popping, not meaning ghetto. Oh, I'm sorry, DJ being local. Yeah, the nightlife. Well, DJ, it is popping over here. We went to the club. Toro. Sí, pero yo no quiero otra vez. Yo casi cae en la agua. I hope it ain't about to rain. What was I about to say? Yeah, the nightlife here is popping. But to be honest, we went to the club on Friday. DJ being local. There were no joke. We went to 2 different clubs here in La Vega. I am not joking, y'all. 4 people in the club, and I was like, it's Friday night. Where's everybody at? So I'm like, nah. We gotta go Santiago. We drove to Santiago. We went to a club. It's called Lucur. Oye, ¿qué es el nombre de la discoteca en Santiago? Lovera. It's Club Lovera in Santiago. It was popping. Like, it was so much fun. They had a band there, a merengue band. More people. It was packed. They had strippers. Well, like if you want someone to dance up on you and do what, you know, they had the girls in like the thongs and the bras that were walking around and they'll give you lap dances. It was so much fun. But I don't know what was happening in La Vega that night. It was like a wrap. It was like, I was like, I don't know what was going on, but I was like, we ain't about to sit up in this club and I don't want to order no drinks. I don't want to order anything because it wasn't, everybody was staring at each other. The DJ was even like sitting there. He was doing the music, but he was just looking like at us. We were like the only. Oh, my hair smells. Yeah, it was just dead, and I was like, we gotta change spots because I didn't put on no outfit to come sit in a club that only has 4 people. Absolutely not. So we went to Santiago. Santiago's always jumping, like no matter where you go, especially if you want to go to a club. It's always something fun to do in Santiago, but we have fun that night. So, what's up, Profe? I got you. How are you? Happy, what's today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. You never know. I never know what day it is when I'm here. I be forgetting my days because every day seems like a freaking weekend. It's Tuesday. It don't feel like a Tuesday. It definitely feels like a weekend. It's crazy. Kyla, I don't think Ralphie is going to let you go. Go where? Go where, Aiden? Screw Ralphie. Ralphie thinks he's in control of everything and everybody. But you know what? A secret between you guys and me, I had to knock Ralphie out last night. Like, literally put hands on him. Because he be thinking he's like this tough guy. And he don't be knowing who he be talking to at the end of the day. So I had to put hands on him last night, and let's just say I caused an injury. The whole thing. No, Drees. I can't put that whole thing in my mouth. Like I said, other things, but not the chicken feed. Kyla, Ralphie is LK controller. He is not Mita. Aiden.
Yeah. Claro. Ella quería como zapatearse, pero no la dejo.
Aiden.
Yo le pedí el agua.
Aiden, do not listen to him, Aiden. Aiden, you know who runs this show when I'm here, Aiden. Don't believe that
El agua,
fool.
niño. Último mandado.
Gracias, Marshawn. Muchas gracias. Tranquilo, mi amor. Aiden trying to gas up Ralphie into something that he's not. And I don't appreciate it, Aiden. Aiden knows how to get Ralphie going. Lovera. Yeah, Lovera. Really good club. Fun club. We had a good night. Kyla, you got to hit the Rancho Tepico. Where's that? Ralphie, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde Rancho Tepico? Rancho de Pico.
Rancho típico.
O típico. ¿Qué? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso?
La discoteca.
Ah, es discoteca. ¿Aquí en La Vega o en Santiago?
Sí, ahora lo usan para poner música. Boom, boom, en el carro.
¿Afuera? ¿Es afuera? Ah. Yo quiero ir. Thanks, Aiden. Ralphie knows what you're talking about, and he said we'll do it.
Kiko!
Let me show y'all what's going on here in the back. So let me turn my camera for all of you guys who are joining, and then I'm going to continue to read you guys' messages.
Kiko! Ven, última vez. Nadie te mandó que pollo igual que la gallinita.
You see all the trash? This is what I was talking about. All these plátanos, we're going to cook those.
No, le meto leche y le echo hielo. El hielo la blanda. ¿Y quién va a manejar el motor?
Those people over there, I don't know who they are, but they're definitely high. They're definitely smoking marijuana because I could smell it. It's very strong. They are high. They're high as ever over here. We don't know them, but they smoking it up. Everybody's just enjoying themselves, enjoying life. It's all that matters. Aquí en República Dominicana en La Vega.
Chípola. Pues Chípola se va a gastar el poco. Tiene que prenderle la y también ve, ¿sabes por qué no te va a prender muy bien? Porque está muy bajito, tiene que subir un amarillo. Ya. Yo lo saco.
Back around messages. I could go back to my Santiago is the second capital always live. True. I love Santiago. Not too many people care for Santiago, but I always have fun when I'm in Santiago. It's always something going on. And it's not hard to find anything fun to do in Santiago. So, okay, cool about Cuba trip. It will be fun. Yes, a girl's trip to Cuba. No doubt. I will definitely. Ooh, that marijuana is so strong. Jeez. Sorry, guys. Kyla, hola, Jill, aka MMA Fan 3. What's going on? How are ya? Let me get into these comments. Jill says, Felicia, que lo que. Oh, good, Felicia. That river looks relaxing. Very relaxing. And I don't want to jinx myself, guys, but I usually get ate up by freaking mosquitoes. You know, because when you're by the water, that's when mosquitoes are bad. But I definitely sprayed my whole body. I'm talking about got out the shower, lotion, you know, had to lotion myself up. But I sprayed my whole body down before I got dressed today. And I don't have one bite on me. Not one bite. Definitely spray yourself up when you come to DR. And I forgot the spray that I usually use. I forgot what it's called. But the mosquitoes just eat me up right through it. But when I was here, I bought a can of off. And it's done me good. Mosquitoes have not been biting me. And it's not normal. Because Ralphie just said he's getting bit up. I'm like, I'm good. I'm usually the one who complains. But yeah, it's all good over here. Hey, Kyla, I'll be in Santo Domingo Thursday. Oh, wow, Atlanta Gilmore. Thursday? Not far, not far. How long are you going to be here for? In Santo Domingo. I still haven't been to Santo Domingo. It's been a while since I've been to Santo Domingo. Like a hot minute. But I do want to go. Have to plan and go to Santo Domingo. Too much trash. Tell me about it. It's everywhere. Look up there. You see it all back there, guys? You see the trash all up there? It's everywhere. And watch. When we're when we're done eating and drinking and stuff like that, they're gonna leave like the bottles and stuff like that. And I'm gonna play around, be like, hey guys, how about we clean up? How about we get a trash bag and pick up this trash? And they're just gonna look at me like, bitch, please. You crazy? I don't understand it, and it's a pet peeve of mine when people litter. Because it's everywhere. I'm not even sitting fully down. I'm like, just like, my butt's not even touching. Sorry, guys. But because it's trash everywhere. You know what you be sitting in. If they littered in Texas, they would be in jail. And I tell them that. I tell them that. I'd be like, if y'all were in the States and y'all were littering like this, ain't no way. Like, be in the car, be on the moto and just drinking and then just throw it to the side. It's crazy. But you know what? I noticed now they're starting to put signs up in different areas saying no littering. They are, at least in La Vega, I've only seen in La Vega, they put signs up and they say no littering, like don't litter. So, I guess they're starting to get a little bit tight, not tight enough, because people still do it anyway. It's gonna take a minute for people to, because they're so used to it. I get it, you know, for someone like me to be like, don't litter, and that's just like. I don't know. I just lost my train of thought. Never mind. On to the next. They probably smoking Reggie. I don't know. It's definitely marijuana. I saw him smoking it. ¿Qué es eso?
Agua.
Oh, okay.
Hey, mira.
Oh, no. We had the fire going, and he brought a bag of water to put the water in the pot, but he put out the fire with the water by accident. Yeah. What's going on, Jay Magenheim? Kalo K. When you coming back, Jay? How are you? Happy Tuesday. Kyla, tell Ralphie you want to go to Chicho Severino concert. Okay. Ralphie, yo quiero ir to Chicho Severino concerto. Ralphie's mad right now. Hold on. They got to build another fire. Let me take a screenshot, Aiden. Chicho Severino. I took a screenshot. No girls trip. No, Ralphie forbids girls. Aiden, no. Who cares what Ralphie? You know what? I think he could. Ralphie, tú puedes ir a Cuba. Tú puedes ir a Cuba. Oh, he said. Uh-oh. I was about to say he can't go to Cuba anyway, and I just asked him. He's like, Claudio, okay, see, I could go to Cuba. He ain't gonna know, Aiden. When I go, he's not gonna know. I'm just gonna pack my stuff one day. Ralphie don't live with me. When I go stay with the family, that's the only time he's with me. But I'm like, Ralphie, I'm busy this week. I got things to do. Like, you won't have to go and be with your other family and stop following me around, because that's all he does is follow me. And then I'm off. Ralphie don't run this, Aiden. I'ma bite ya. Oh, are you, Drees? When, Drees? When? When are you gonna bite me, Drees? Let me know the time, the date, the place. The trash is inconsiderate. People, my family usually cleans up after themselves. Pure stupidness on those who litter. Well, everybody here must be stupid, DJ Bean Local, because everybody here except me, except the gringa, because that's what I am. I don't litter. All these people here do. They don't know it. That's what they're used to. But it used to really like irk me. It used to make me mad. But it's like, you know, when you come over here, you have to like change your whole mindset. And you know what we don't do over there. It's difficult to come over here and be telling people what they should be doing or should not be doing. You know what I mean? Because I used to come over here like that. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? What was something I was just telling my sister yesterday? I was on FaceTime with my sister. And what was I telling her that I was getting upset about? But I had to be like, okay, this is a different culture. It's just a different way of life here, you know? Shoot, I wish I could tell you guys. Because we were talking about like the differences between here and then the differences between the United States. Like, the United States would never put up with people doing this, but they do it here. I can't remember. Okay, so like one thing happened after we left the club in Santiago, right? So we drove from Santiago, came back to La Vega. This was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Because La Vega didn't close until 6, but we left like an hour, 2 hours before that club closed, right? So we came back to La Vega. We were getting food. Like, they have like the stands outside where you could get a chimney or you could get like chicken and like whatever you want, right? And so there were like people sitting outside, like how people are sitting out here at the river. There were people sitting outside with their kids at like 3 and 4. I'm gonna say like 5 o'clock in the morning, because I didn't get in bed until literally like 6:20 in the morning. And I was like looking like, what the hell are these kids doing up? Like, kids playing in the street. Kids like, and I'm just like, I know probably in different parts of the States kids do that. I'm just saying, I don't see that as much in the States that they do, because I lived in a military community on the base. So there ain't no kids on the Air Force Base running around at 3, 4, and 5 o'clock in the morning. Hell, I'm not even outside at that time. But I know in my neighborhood, there were no kids like running around. But here, like, they're young kids. I'm talking like 3 and 4 years old, just out playing in the street. And I was like, what is going on? But again, it's normal. It's just normal here. There's no, people are just out. It's nice to see. It's nice because I'm like, because I'm so used to it. Like, especially during the work week, everybody's in, because like they got to get up early and work. Even if people here got to get up early and work, they're still out drinking at the clubs. You could go to the club in the week, and and the club is packed during the week, and then people still got to get up and go to, to work. So it's just different. But yeah. Jay Magenheim says, the trash everywhere is ridiculous. If they would make a campaign to at least put metal barrels on the beaches. I agree, Jay Magenheim. Like I was just saying in the chat, I was telling people that, I was telling some of them that I've been seeing signs like now in La Vega, these signs in the neighborhoods. I've only seen it in the neighborhood that they're saying, put your trash in the trash can. Like, don't throw the trash on the ground. And I was like, I was like, about time. because it's such a beautiful country, but it's starting to look it looks nasty. They even have a river before we came to this river, and it was floating like trash floating in the river. Oh, Raphael. Yeah.
Ralphie. Sí, si no está ahí viendo nada,
Portate bien, amor. Sorry. It's there was a river and it was just full of trash, and there were people still just like laying in the river, and I was like, oh hell, ain't no way I'm gonna be just sitting there relaxing in the river and there's trash flowing all around me. It's bad. It's bad. People who've been here, like I said, look at all this, and this is not us. It's just even when they're sitting there like cooking, I just be looking and I be like, I'm gonna make sure there ain't no rodents. Rodents or bugs crawling around the food, because I'm just very finicky like that. I'm just very, I don't be sitting there just chomping on something and I get sick. You know what I mean? You just gotta, I be watching everything. And sometimes I've even been like, did you wash your hands? You sitting there cutting up them plátanos, like, and they be sitting there washing their hands in this river water. And I'm like, I have antibacterial wipes, and I sure do have the bacterial gel, and I'm like, use this, because they don't carry that stuff around. I'm like, you ain't gonna be sitting there cutting up plátanos and cutting up vegetables and putting it in the pot, cooking it, and then I'm be eating it. Sometimes I don't even eat. I'm just very, very, I'm bougie. I'm mad. Adam Diaz, why no girls trip to Cuba? The lack of Boy Scout teachings is evident. They all know how to cook over here. He's just capping for the camera, but he ain't gonna let you go. Watch me. You'll see a live and you're gonna see me with Dominicana, Africana, and Extina just chilling in Cuba. Ralphie's gonna be in Dominican Republic screaming. Even if he could get a flight over there, he ain't got no money to jump on no flight and follow nobody to Cuba at all. He better stay his butt right here. Hilarious. What's up, you? So Kyla, what's going on, DMR? Hey, Lokay, how are you today? African Dominican Ralphie won't allow this. Aiden, stop. Aiden is freaking hilarious. This is so hilarious. Sending a 5-year to buy you beer at the store. Sending you a 5-year to buy you beer at the store. Sending me a 5-year to buy you beer at the store. I'm confused, DJ B Loco. Come on.
El perro está allí y vendieron.
Hola, sir, early MC. What's going on? It's dark here, but on the camera, I don't know if it's the camera, it's so bright. It's really not bright here. Like, it's getting dark. That's another thing about Dominican Republic. It gets dark here early. They said in the summers, like, can y'all, like, move out of my face? I'm trying to, they're, like, all up in my face. Look at this. Let me turn the camera around. Y'all could go in a different area and talk. I'm trying to talk to my subscribers, and y'all are, like, all up in my grill. Right in front of me.
Un año dice de todos los perros tiene todo. Todas tienen comida de hey. Mira, espérate, le voy a hacer un pollo para los ahora.
En mi casa hay uno que yo quiero vender.
Yes, move out of my, go over there and talk. All up in my I don't know. It looks so light on the camera, but it's really getting dark. On camera, it looks like it's bright, but it's really getting dark out here. Very weird. But yeah, here in DR, it does get dark early, because when I was back home, it didn't get dark until like 8 o'clock, at least 8:30. That the sun was going down like 8:30, no later than 9 o'clock. Here, it's like when it hits 6 o'clock, it's like it starts getting dark. Yeah. So. Who is Ralphie? Is that our cuñado? Who has a cuñado? That's Ralphie right there. In the gray shorts. African Dominican. That's Ralph. That Aiden's talking about. Aiden thinks Ralphie owns me when he doesn't. Your nickname is Hillary Banks. A, the Great. I went and looked it up and I was like, oh, Hillary from... I do not think I look like Hillary Banks. I couldn't see it. Because I couldn't remember who said it. I remember I did a live and you guys were like, you look like Hillary Banks. And I was like, who? And then I had to go look her up. I was like, Hillary Banks from Fresh... I do not think I look like her at all. You guys are hilarious. Hillary Banks. I don't see anything on my face that looks anything similar to hers. You guys are hilarious. Sending a 5-year-old to buy beer or cigarettes at the store in DR. They do that, DJ Bean Loco. They do send young kids to get like stuff like that. I don't know what age they have to be, but I know they be young. I've seen it. I've seen it before. At least 7 or 8. At least 7 or 8. Cuñado is in-law. Yeah. Like I have a brother-in-law. Ralphie is the boss of you. He is not. Nobody's the boss of me except my mommy. No, not even my poppy. I'll listen to anything my father tells me. But not these fools. They think they own me. Not just Ralphie. Randy, Luigi, like everybody. They all think they own me, but he's the main person. He's the main one. You can't leave the house looking like that. Why the hell not? I'm a grown-ass woman. Why can't I leave the house like this? Like, who are you to tell me what I can and cannot put on? Or what else? Let me give you guys an example of this fool. Come here. He'll be like, come here. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm doing something. Like, sometimes I'm on the computer, I'm doing something. He'd be like, you need to come here right now. In Spanish, though. He'd like, right, or in English, he'll say, right now. And I'm like, excuse the fuck out of me. Excuse my language, guys. What did you just say? He'd be like, I told you to come here right now. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I guess you'll be sitting there waiting. Like, I'm like, who are you? No, he's got bold these last few years. I don't know. Hello, Big Marcus K-Lo K. Sweetie pie, how are you today? Good here, chilling at the river. Not look like her, you act like. But she's bougie. The Great, I'm not bougie like Hillary Banks. How do I act like her? I don't think I act like her. Single, free to mingle. That's what I'm talking about, Big Marcus. I sure am. Mingling, free, happy. Ain't got to answer to nobody. Just relaxing, enjoying life. That's like the best thing ever. Is when you don't got to answer to nobody and you could just... and you can just do you. But I swear people be thinking they own you and your family. And I can't stand... I already have a... Oh, yeah. Her arm is... sorry, guys. Even if I turn the camera, you guys wouldn't be able to see that her arm is missing. I wouldn't want to do that anyway. That's foul for me to be like, oh, let me put the camera on you. Yeah, but I swear, even if let's say if I was interested in a person here, just, which I'm not, but I'm just saying. Let's say if I went to a club or something and I was like, ooh, look at him. And I went in the club and I tried to talk to someone, they would snatch me up with the quickness. Like they wouldn't allow me to. They would be like, no. Like they wouldn't allow me to. And that's not okay. Because if I brought them over to the United States and we were in the club and there were girls that were interested, I'd be like, oh, go talk to her, see if you like her. You're free, do what you please. But they don't allow me to do that here. Even though I'm not interested, I've never been in a club and like be like, ooh, look at him. Like, I just not. Like, I'd be like, I'm just not interested. But I'm just saying, if it was to come down to that, they would have a freaking fit. Wow, muchísimo at another level. It is. It's a whole other level. It's really, it's bad. It's bad to where we get in fights all the time. Me and him always fight. Dang, okay, now my butt cheek is getting bit up. I think something's biting. I might go sit in this water or go sit over on the other side. Because I think I'm getting bit in the back. It is. Sending kids to buy cigarettes and alcohol is normal in third world countries. They start drinking as babies, beer and baby bottles. There you go. There you go. I mean, yeah, kids here, 14, 15, I be seeing them with beers. And I always be asking them, like, how old are you? I don't ask them, but I'll be, like, asking the family, oh, how old is he? Sitting here drinking mama. Oh, shoot, I'm getting bit up. Okay. Let me stand up. Oh, I be like, how old is he? They be like 13, 14 with a beer in his hand, with a Presidente. I don't care if it's just beer. Shit, I'm getting bit. But they're like, yeah, it's normal here. Yeah, it's normal here. I'm like, that's crazy. No, they're cooking plátanos. Y'all see? They're like ants, not mosquitoes, but they're definitely biting me. Hope I don't fall off this rock. But turn and scratch this cheek. Excuse me, guys. I don't want people to see me scratching my cheek. My butt cheeks are itching. Let me keep reading y'all comments. That's crazy. Putting beer in babies' bottles. I haven't seen that yet. But Ralphie is Scott Bio and Tony Danza. He's Charles in charge and the boss. No, he's not Kim Pattamore. I think Ralphie should come on a live one day and tell you guys his childhood story, like his story about his life, because he has a really interesting life, or he did, when he was growing up. Ralphie, él dice tú eres jefe.
Claro.
Sí.
Estoy ruling.
Sí. Mi nalgas itch.
Este te río.
Like.
Te pica.
Mm-hmm.
Te pican los oídos.
And you know what's crazy? Every time Kim Pattamore says something about Ralphie, like Ralphie just appears. Right, Kim Pattamore. You remember the other night when I did that live and you said something about Ralphie and I read your comment and then Ralphie just appeared right there and I'm like, what the hell? He's not in charge of nobody. Ralphie needs his own YouTube channel. He does, Marshawn. He's been through a lot. I'm growing up. It's I don't think I should tell his story. I'm gonna ask him. I'm like, can I tell your story to my subscribers? You guys will be like, wow. Ralphie's been through a lot growing up. I mean, a lot of people here have been through a lot. And what I mean a lot is he won't mind if I share. He should write a book on his life. Like, he's had like a really crazy life. Where can I start? Just to give you guys just a few things about him. All right, I'm gonna give you. He's been shot. He's been shot 6 times in his leg. Bad crowd. He was just always into, like, growing up. He was like one of them street kids, like them tigres that were out robbing people in the street. He didn't get shot because he robbed somebody. He got shot because these other group of people didn't like him. He got shot. So his leg, I have to show you guys his leg. You can't see like the gunshots, but his leg, like his lower left leg, it's like he has a metal thing in his leg. Like he had to have like, I don't know, like a lot of surgery done on his leg, but like one part of his leg, if you really look at it, you can see, and he walks different too. but he's been shot. He's what else has happened to him? Like lots of things. I'm like, well, damn. Just sad stuff. But like now his life is better. He's doing better things with himself. It all has to do with his parents at the end of the day. You know how sometimes you look at kids and you be like, why is that child that way? Why is that child bad? Why is that it had like the parents are always at fault. Because you know, you sometimes look at a badass child in the store screaming and throwing a fit, and the parent is just like, do. Like you have to blame the parents. And just saying his parents have a lot to do with the things that have happened in his life, because especially when the parents weren't there for you, like the parents didn't raise you, they were like passing you off to like other family members to raise you. And then so he was raised by his aunt, all his siblings. Huh? Ahora, pero tú aquí cocinar 10 minutos. Mi primo, ¿tú quieres hablar con mi primo? Ah. They want me to come down there and drink. I don't want to drink. Anyways, what was I saying? He's just been through a lot, guys. We'll save that for another live. Kids also help to sell those things at a family business or street market. I've seen a lot of kids on the street, African Dominican. I saw a lot of kids, like even leaving the club, they be selling like roses. They be selling all types of things like in the street. And like 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Okay.
Let's stop.
Hold on, guys. We're going down to the river. Hold on. ¿Dónde está tu llaves?
No me gustó tanto, yo lo lloré también.
¿Dónde está?
Hoy la cogí yo como una monedita cuando chocaron.
De frente.
Porque así no importa, ya no te pican.
No lo traigan ustedes.
Yo la vi en mercado a ella. Con la
Dale un spray. No. Dale un spray que hay en el cajón ahí a ella.
You had mofongo and mocha. Asked Ralphie, is it good? Mm-hmm. It's really good. Really, really good.
Me pone rapidísimo.
It is the best feeling ever when no one can tell you what to do. It is. But the crazy thing, the great is when people still try and tell you what to do when they shouldn't be. When people think they own you. That's also a crazy thing. When you're free, when you're single, enjoying your life, but there's always that one person that tries to tell you what to do. Alicia, I'm serious. I've seen it with my own eyes. I believe it. I haven't seen it, but I believe it. Even soda is put in baby bottles. Only thing I've seen here is 5 and 6 years old still sipping on bottles. Muchas gracias. Definitely getting bigger. I know, Felicia, it's sad, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not saying like whatever. It's just, what can you do about it? You know what I mean? And when you say something, people be like, well, look at me. I used to drink beer out of baby bottles, or I was drinking at a young age, and I'm fine today. You know what I mean? So, like I said, there's things that I've been told from them, from, you know, my family, and I'd be shocked. Like, sometimes it's like, I'd be emotional too. I'm like, damn, you really went through that? But it's like, at the end of the day, you know how sometimes we let things bother us and like it bothers our conscience for a while? They don't. That's like in the past. And like today, they focus on like a whole other life, you know, a new day. Today's a new day. We're not going to focus on what happened in the past. And that's another thing that I like about being here in Dominican Republic is the stress of yesterday, they don't bring into the next day. It's like today's a new day. Today we're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy life. It's all about enjoying life and not letting yesterday, whatever happened yesterday, affect today. And that's what I like, because I you know, if I'm upset about something or if something happened to me or someone in my family, I carry that on my shoulders for a long time, like for months. But they don't do that. They don't do that here. So it's something to learn. My uncle started drinking beer at 8. Well, people do. It used to be like that in America when I was a kid. I used to go to the store and get beer when I was 6. Wow. I couldn't do that in England. I was raised in England, so that was a no-no. That's a lot of work just for some plata. But you know what? Ate it. Excuse me. They all pitch in and cook, which is nice. People see like one person cooking, and then they'll go and pitch in and help the other person cook. So it's cool. I started drinking 40s when I was for real, Tony. I don't remember the last. I don't like beer. I'm not even a big alcohol person. I will take shots, but I can't sit here and just sip on a Corona. Presidente. I like Presidente because I'm not a beer person, but Presidente I like. But I can't sit here and just, dame a Presidente. Like, I want a Presidente. Mama wanna. I like shots. I like something that's quick, that goes down my throat quick, not something I gotta like sip on. I just go to my tia's house. NYC had no rules until Rudy. People act like they forgot the history and try to rewrite it. I know Tony Hernandez. Just, I was really believing it too. I was just like, okay, he was shot 6 times down. Let me see if I could show you guys his leg. Yeah, it's this leg right here that's on top. Hold on. You guys can't tell. It's, hold on. I don't want to put him on the spot and be like, hey, even though you probably won't care. Okay, so the leg that's on top of the other leg, it is a different shape from the other leg. It's a different shape. It's bulged up. You can't. You can't see it, but he has a metal. He has a metal thing in his leg, basically. But it would be nice if Ralphie like told his story about that. But after that happened to him, I mean, he's from that. He's been in jail for. He had to go serve time when he was. How old was he? 16. Yeah, for like 8, 9. I mean, not a long 9 months. That's still a long time, but yeah. He's been in the streets. That's all. Ralphie the Dominican. I'm reading these messages so late. Wow, how old is he? Ralphie is 30. Our birthdays are a week apart. He just turned, he's 32. He's 32 years old. 32. Yeah. He's a walking miracle. Yeah. That's what I told him. I'm like, you lucky that you still here. Like, you should never wake up. You should be thanking God every freaking day. But he couldn't walk for months. Like, I remember my Dominican mom was like, he would just sit out on the porch. Like, he couldn't walk. And then not only that, they couldn't afford, like, a lot of the family, especially family that lived in the States, had to help him get that, because they had to pay for the surgery. At that time, I don't think he had, like, health insurance. So they had to help. Like, family had to pitch in, and it was crazy times. I'm like, damn. Now he walk with a limp. No, he doesn't walk with a limp. He doesn't limp. It's just how... You know when someone's like pigeon-toed, how they have like that walk? He doesn't limp. It's just his that leg is a different shape than the other leg. But when he plays basketball, he only could play for so long because then he starts to feel pain in his leg. Aiden, I'm gonna get you. Yep, it starts at home with the parents. Child neglect and abuse destroys kids, and if they don't get therapy, somehow they go into a broken and damaged adults. True. I'm gonna get you, Aiden. Not enough ladies in that portal. There are ladies over here. But, yeah, not enough. Hey, Tiny Tim. What's going on, Tiny Tim? ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde? Oh, wow. Sí, claro.
¿Y a quién no le gusta rapar? Ahí no le gusta. Pregúntale si ahí no le gusta. ¿Tienes pomada? ¿Tú tienes pomada? No.
Pomada, ¿qué significa de pomada? ¿Cómo? Dime. Baby Johnson, the crema.
Lubricante.
Ah, sí.
Hey, finish ya. Esa porquería para no romper.
Sí, 5 minutos. La gente quiere ver el río. Yo no tengo cosa por eso.
En Inglaterra le dicen roca a la piedra.
¿En Inglaterra?
Le dicen roca a la piedra. Le decimos piedra.
Lo digo yo, no lo he visto.
¡Ay! Mamá, huevo. Todavía cumple con la misma cheta. Yo te he dicho que le con.
Here's some girls late to all you guys who are in the chat. Here's some ladies. I don't know if you guys could see them. They're pretty girls.
La goma va a sacar. Porque ellos estaban con y el marido de ella está súper pegado con vaina.
I don't know why the camera's so. Alright, back to y'all. Just wanted to show y'all what we were doing. For the life of me, I don't understand how low-income people who become overweight in third world countries, only the rich get fat over there. Ooh, there's a lot. There's a few sitting over here in the river. African, Dominican, like gordos. They eating good. They eating them plátanos, them aguacates. They eating something. We need some ladies in vergüenza. I don't know these ladies. Aiden too. I put them on camera. Like we were doing. Like I was taking photos with them earlier, but I just met them today. I don't know them personally. African Dominican, the same way light travels, which is in the wave form, is the same way life happens when we have ups and downs. The down produce growth. Everyone does not have the choice to who they were born. Facts agree, 100%. I mean, even when I be listening to other people's stories, and I even told my mom this week, I'm so grateful that, you know, just saying my life, I've never had to want for anything. My parents, I have both of my parents in my life. My parents are still married. I've just never had to want for anything. Anything I ever wanted or I asked for was given to me. It wasn't no, or I can't afford that. Like I was a spoiled little brat. I'm gonna be honest. I'm the baby of my family, and I think that's why I appreciate people more, and I appreciate. It just shows, you know, when you see someone who doesn't have a lot, or I mean, I have friends that were brought up in foster homes and all types of shit. You know, people have had rough lives, and I just sit there and I always like thank God that I was born into the family that I was born into. Because some of us, probably some of y'all in the chat weren't raised with your mother. Some of y'all probably didn't have a father figure in your life. We all come from different walks of life, but that doesn't make me more better than the other person. You know what I mean? It's just like with my family over here, my parents are always, you know, if I have a friend that wasn't raised with a father, my dad's like, well, I'm always here for you if you want to speak to me about something, you know? Like my father, he wasn't raised with his father, but my dad made sure that even though he wasn't, he made sure like I want a family to where I have like a wife, me and my wife raise our kids, you know, the right way. You know what I mean? So, you know, my parents had a rough upbringing. They had both of their parents. Like for my father, his dad just wasn't in the same household. That's another story I could tell y'all about my grandma. She was out there. My grandma, my father's side, it's seven of them on my dad's side. And yeah, my dad saw a lot of stuff growing up, but you know, that doesn't mean that you follow in your parents' footsteps when you see something not going on that's right. It's like you say, okay, I'm not gonna allow myself to be that way, and you go. You can't change. You don't gotta follow in the footsteps of your parents if they were doing something wrong. It's like to continue that cycle. That's what I mean. Some people continue the cycle. I'm like, well, my dad was out sleeping with different women, cheating on my mom and having like different babies from different women, so I'm gonna do that. No, like why would you do that? You know, so you can change if you want to. At the end of the day, you don't have to keep the cycle going. but everybody has free will. It is what it is. Get into these comments.
Pero vete a ver, loco. Hay niños allá a verlo, loco. También una gente grande. Yo le doy porque la amo y la quiero. Yo no quiero que me falte la mano.
Por eso le damos pao. Eso es real. Si no la quisiera, la dejara nadando. Keila, pao, aquí los niños se corrigen. Yo allá, por eso he querido criar un homosexual.
Que la tapa.
Oh, ¿en serio?
Ella me llamó, mira, ahorita me llamó y me puso.
Yo me apunté cuando yo fui.
Mira, Bellón, él me llamó ahorita por cámara. Y me enseñó el hijo de ella y la mamá de ella lo estaba sacando.
¿Cómo? Sorry guys, listen to what they're talking about. Okay, so yeah, the great was saying everyone has a choice with the way their life turns out. I will pray for him. He's good now, Linwood. He's good now. The great, I agree. It's unfortunate when unfit people come here and say destroy lives. Some of us are guilty of picking broken, damaged, unfit mothers and fathers for our kids. You're freaking right. It's sad because at the end of the day, the kids suffer. And I know we talked about this African Dominican. At the end of the day, the kids are the ones that suffer. I mean, there's so many kids here who, in the States too, who are not raised with both of their parents. I don't care what anybody says. Kids need their mother and their father. I don't care who in this chat don't agree with me. I couldn't imagine just my father raising me or just my mother. I'm a daddy's girl, but I need my mom too. My dad wouldn't know how to raise me if it came to like developing. If I'm like, oh, Poppy, my breast hurts. Ooh, Poppy, it's that time of the month. Help me. Like, you need both of your parents. I don't care what anybody says. A boy needs his father and his mother, and a girl needs her father and her mother too. It's just the way it is. Sometimes it's too late to change if you're far gone with the damage, and most people don't seek therapy, plus therapy is expensive. Facts. And, a lot of men, too, they don't like to go to therapy. They think, I'm a man, like, what does that look like for me to go and ask for help? Some people just don't. I'm not going to lie, with me, because I suffer from anxiety, not being here in Dominican Republic, that was the main reason I moved here. For all of you, I think I've told this story like a few times. That's the main reason I moved out of the United States is because when I moved from Germany to the United States, I noticed that I started suffering from anxiety and a little bit of depression. And I didn't know where it was coming from because I'm a happy person. I never feel down. If I start feeling a certain way, I'll go do something about it. Like, I don't sit and just mope and feel sorry for myself. Like, I'm like, nah, I got to do something today. I got to get out, go shopping, blast some music, like do something to have fun, go travel. But I noticed each and every time I would travel. Huh? Yo prometo 5 más minutos ya. Okay. Excuse me? You said te ca... Muy caro. Okay. Porque tú dices... Okay. All right, everybody. I'm going to give this 5 minutes. Huh? Sanky Punky.
Lo vamos a beber.
Ay, Dios mío. No.
No quiere.
Sorry, guys. Let me go through these comments.
Ella no quiere que tú seas Sanky Punky.
Ah!
No trajeron
Tu Sanky Punky, Ralphie. Tú eres un Sanky Punky. You might see her. You may see her now.
Ya yo
Sí,
te-
porque tú dices sí, no más.
No más, ya.
Okay. I'm reading you guys' comments. I'm gonna give this live. It's already been an hour. Sí. Ajá.
Hey,
¿Quién gringo? ¿Quién?
No, dale aquí.
I'm just reading you guys. No tiene leo.
Hielo. Ay.
Ew. The more calories you burn, you get fat, carb heavy. No. Está bien. Yo sé. Está bien. Es bien.
Yo voy a mandar a mi tía cuando no haya nadie en la casa. Para yo ir y observar todo y enseñarle la habitación porque me gusta que me lo
Mm-hmm. Facts, African Dominican. I agree.
Mucha leche.
¿Por quién?
Leche.
¿Tú quieres leche?
Yes.
¿De qué? ¿De quién?
Rica.
He just says he wants leche. Kyla, refresco rojo or a cold uva? Refresco rojo. DJ being local, refresco rojo. I'm getting big up. I'm into health, fitness, and wellness. So I think it's worth it. Imagine kids growing up around drinking and smoking. Muchacho escándalo. Hello, Storm. Hello, Mama. How are you? Yeah, guys, it's just difficult world that we live in. Times are rough. But my thing is you can't let things get you down. You have to, like, just like a lot of people in the chat were saying, like, if there's something that's affecting your life that affects you mentally and especially your happiness. Okay.
Un saludo al Pachá.
Okay, guys. I'm about to go get in the moto and go and get some ice. I'm about to cut this live and then do another live because we got to go get some more things for the matches. We don't have no more matches. I know how to ride the moto, by the way. So I'm going to film myself. Kyla. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ah, sí, la gente. Hey guys, she wants to say hello to you guys in the chat. Hola. Mira everybody, she's very pretty. ¿Cómo te llamas? Okay, ¿y cuántos años tiene? 25 años, okay. ¿Y de dónde eres? Aquí en La Vega. Okay, so she's from La Vega. She lives here in La Vega. ¿Qué tipo de hombres tú le gusta? She's being shy, so excuse me. Hey, we got someone. La gente quiere. ¿Y cómo te llamas? Sí. Okay, ¿cuántos años tiene? 28. So she's 28 years old. ¿Y de dónde eres? Aquí en La Vega también. Okay. Let me see. You guys speak. Ah, hola hermosa. No dice. Hola pelirroja, ¿cómo tú estás? You guys have to speak Spanish, español, no inglés. Español. So, sí, ¿qué tipo de hombres tú le gusta? ¿Tú solo dominicanos o no?
Dominicano no.
No, oh, ¿tú no le gusta dominicano?
No.
Ah, so she said she does not like Dominican men. She doesn't like Dominican men. ¿Y por qué? ¿Por qué no Dominican? Ah, she said Dominican men are bad. She doesn't like them. They're bad. Elle dice muy bonita, pero en inglés muy bonita. Ambos bonitas. Okay. Baila un poco. No, there's no música. No music. There's no music here. ¿Cuál de las dos es mío?
La traductora de la dominicana. Leila, dile que OnlyFans.
Huh? OnlyFans. Ah, el dominicano. El dice, ¿y por qué no? No dominicano. She said because they're bad. Dominican men are bad. ¿Por qué hombres aquí malos?
Aquí son buenos, ok. El marido tuyo es bueno.
Te
cocina, te lleva ahí.
Yo,
te da mangú.
¿Por qué dominicanos aquí malos? Porque yo siempre escucho a mis dominicanos malos.
Son buenos.
Las mujeres dicen lo mismo.
Ralphie, va a la iglesia por ti.
Es no sobre Ralphie. Es no sobre Ralphie.
No es sobre él.
Sí.
A mí no me gustan los dominicanos.
¿Te gustan americanos? Sí. Who in the chat is single and would like to speak to these beautiful women? They're very beautiful. They're very beautiful girls. They said they wanted to be on camera to say hello to you guys. So this is your chance to ask any questions that you want. Any questions that you want for these two beautiful women. Very beautiful. I'm sorry, but both these ladies would get the business like administration. I'm trying to. What questions do you guys have for them? ¿Qué preguntas? Don't be shy, fellas. They want to know. Ah, okay. Ask them.
Transmisión en vivo.
The Dominican guys, when she said she don't like Dominicans, they got more. Mira, I'm gonna show you guys her. I'm gonna show you her. Hold on. Her body. Not trying to put her body, but very nice. She has a nice physique. We're gonna go over here.
Yo vivo por Jonathan, que me ponía a beber eso. Lo quería matar.
Pero de ven, tú no venías para el agua.
Ella, suéltame transmitir en vivo ya. Cero OnlyFans.
La gente quiere hablar con ella.
Pero ¿cuánto? ¿Tú tienes la tetera?
What? Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous.
Ya, no se le caiga.
Okay, más tarde, guys.
El agua está tibia. No sé cómo Acapulco.
Do they have kids? The one with the long hair has one daughter. Does she like Pakistan men? Is that the one with the one arm? Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna start another live. Hold on. Let me put the camera on them. The other one is here.
Ah, pues tú le das vape también. Oye, Magacha. Let's go.
Okay.
Whatever.
Guys, I'm gonna do a different live.
Dominica Republic.
I'm gonna speak to these ladies and then we're gonna do a different live, okay? Okay? So stay tuned.
What the fuck?
No más.